Welcome everyone to my YouTube channel. My name is Erico City and I am a professional forex trader. Right, so in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys one of the basic topics in forex trading: chart patterns, its categories, and their examples for both the bullish and bearish variation. The most noticeable difference between the candlestick pattern and chart pattern is in the combination of the candles. Candlestick pattern consists of 2 or 3 candles, while chart pattern is the combination of multiple candlesticks ranging between 25 candles and more. And if you're yet to watch my candlestick video, it will be somewhere around the screen. Chart patterns are an integral aspect of technical analysis. They are recognizable within a price chart that helps to suggest what price might do next based on what they have done in the past. So for example, if history in football says that whenever Chelsea Football Club plays against Arsenal at home, their scoreline is always 3 goals up. So when next these football clubs meet again, their scoreline will easily be predictable based on their past results. For those that play sporty bet, you already know what over 2.5 means. This analogy is applicable to the chart pattern, which provide traders with potential future outcome based on historical data. There are 2 major categories of chart pattern in forex trading. The first is reversal chart patterns, while the second one is the continuation chart patterns. Reversal chart patterns are chart formation that signals that the ongoing trend is about to change and move in the opposite direction. If a reversal chart pattern forms during an uptrend, it hints that the trend is about to reverse and that the price will be heading downward soon. Conversely, if a chart pattern is spotted in a downtrend, it suggests that the price will move upward later on. Alright, so these are some examples of the reversal chart patterns for both the bullish and bearish variation. So in this diagram, we'll start with the bullish variation, and the first on the list here is the double bottom, which indicates that price was in a downtrend, giving us series of lower highs and lower low. Price printed a low here, then created a high. Instead of taking out the previous low, it respected it, giving us a double bottom. A breakout of the neckline and a retest will be a signal to buy. The second one here is the inverse head and shoulder, which indicates that price was in a downtrend, giving us series of lower highs and lower low. Price respected the previous high. Instead of taking out the previous low and creating a new low, it created a higher low. A breakout of the neckline will be a signal to buy. The third one here is the falling wedge, which also indicates that price was in a downtrend. Then showing weakness, it starts printing lower highs and lower low in a converging line. A breakout of the trend line and a retest will be a signal to buy. Conversely, the bearish variation, the first one here is the double top, which indicates that price was in an uptrend, giving us series of higher lows and higher high. Price printed a high, then came back and create a low. Instead of taking out the previous high and creating a new high, price respected it, giving us a double top. A breakout of the neckline and a retest will be a signal to sell. The second one here is the head and shoulder pattern, which indicate that price was in an uptrend, giving us series of higher lows and higher high. Price failed to take out the previous high and creating a lower high. A breakout of the neckline and the retest will be a signal to sell. The third one here is the rising wedge, which also indicates that price was in an uptrend, then showing weakness by printing higher lows and higher high in a converging line. A breakout of the trend line and a retest will be a signal to sell. The second category on the list is the continuation pattern. The continuation chart pattern is a chart formation that signals that the ongoing trend will resume or continue in its original direction. This can also be known as consolidation pattern because they show how buyers or sellers take a quick break before moving further in the same direction as the prior trend. Okay, so these are some examples of the continuation chart patterns for both the bullish and bearish variation. So in this diagram, we'll start with the bullish variation. And the first one here is the bullish rectangle, which indicates that price impulsively move to the upside, then start moving sideways by printing equal highs and equal lows. A breakout of the highs and the retest will be a signal to continue bullish. The second one here is the bullish pennant, which indicates that price did an impulsive move to the upside, then start moving sideways in a choppy behavior. A breakout of the trend line and a retest will be a signal to continue upward. The third one here is the falling wedge, which indicates that price also did an impulsive move to the upside, then starts correcting itself by printing lower highs and lower low in a converging trend line. A breakout of the trend line and a retest will be a signal to continue bullish. Then the bearish variation here, the first one right here is the rising wedge, which indicates that price did an impulsive move to the downside, then starts correcting itself by printing higher lows and higher high in a converging trend line. A breakout of the trend line and a retest will be a signal to continue downward. The second one here is the bearish rectangle, which indicates that price did an impulsive move to the downside and start moving sideways by printing equal highs and equal lows. A breakout of the lows and a retest will be a signal to continue bearish. The third one right here is the bearish pennant, which indicates that price did an impulsive move to the downside, then starts moving sideways in a triangular form in a choppy manner. A breakout of the trend line and a retest will be a signal to continue downward. Market trends don't usually move in a straight line. They pause, move sideways, and then regain momentum to continue the overall trend. I hope this video was insightful, and if you enjoy this sort of content, do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop something new. Until next time, let's grind, let's grow, let's fly, and let's elevate. Peace.